It's me again, Steve at Fitastic. You're seeing me now on Facebook, and you're either A, following me on my Fitastic page, which is fantastic, thank you, or B, I've somehow found my way onto your page. So for that, I apologize in advance if I'm interrupting you viewing that cute-ass kitty cat pawing at that ball of string, or the group of friends kicking each other in the nuts just for fun. It's not fun, and I don't apologize. I want to talk about something serious. I want to talk about your health. So with that, I want to tell you I've taken great pride and real enjoyment in presenting with you quality, countless recommendations to assist and inspire our community in starting and sustaining an exercise or training routine. Thank you for all the positive feedback and for taking the initiative, most importantly, to creating a greater quality of life for yourself. You deserve it. I couldn't be prouder. For all of those that have taken my advice seriously. Today, however, is for the 10%. The 10% that have already created the disciplined habits of training on a regular basis. You, the one that grinds in the gym with relentless purpose and determination. And yes, you, the one that gets stuck in the rut and hits the plateau when your training doesn't have enough variance or oomph. Today, I'm solving your problems. I'm going to give you 8 Fitastic strategies that are tactical in nature to get past any exercise plateau. Trust me, I run into them every year, and these work for me, inside and outside of the gym. So, if you're ready, say I'm ready to break through. Number 1, to get past that plateau, take a planned recovery week of rest. That's right, an entire week. Okay, 5 to 7 days should suffice, but give your muscles proper time to rebuild and repair completely. This may be the easiest of all the recommendations because it requires the least amount of effort. But I have a feeling that if you're that committed to the gym, it's your mind that you'll need to convince, right? But here's what I know. Your body will thank you for the full recovery, and you'll come back to the gym fully repaired and fully charged. I'm telling you, I'm so glad I'm doing this in the great outdoors and taking it outside the gym. But here's number 2. This is one of my favorites. It's the post-failure heavy overloading method. This is where the trenches get pretty deep in your routine, but guaranteed to break you through that strength or hypertrophy plateau. On the last set, if you haven't beaten your personal best in weight and or reps, rack the weight on your last set, rest for no longer than 20 to 25 seconds, then pick it back up and put together as many more reps as you possibly can. Witness yourself barrel through. Number trace. Very similar to the heavy overloading method, you're going to include rest pause sets. Now the difference is that in this case, you do not re-rack the weights, where in the previous overload method, you actually rested and put the weight load down. Do not re-rack the weight after you've fatigued. Keep full muscle tension active throughout your entire set. I encourage you to even challenge the stimulus by reducing the rest interval to 10 or 15 seconds. You'll get less reps out of it, but the stimulation is so satisfying. Number 4 is where it gets heavy, because those are where we want to do drop sets. Drop sets, I implement these into my personal sessions often and in my Fitastic online routines due to the efficiency of muscle breakdown. So drop sets aren't necessarily effective for me when I need to break a sticking spot, but if you don't use them, I highly encourage you to add them in. So how do they work? Well, when you've reached failure on a set of, let's say, 8 reps on any exercise, and you want to further fatigue the muscle group to stimulate new growth, simply have a lighter set of weights ready to go on the side, drop it like it's hot, and then jump right into the lighter set until failure. Number 5, infamous but often forgotten, superset training. Superset training with at least 2 similar muscle groups back to back, butt the exercises together, stay true to minimal, if any, rest between transitions or sets, And you've seen me post about this with several variations of supersets in the past. Now simply execute it. Change up your muscle groupings, change up and alter your exercise selections. Not only busting through plateaus, but complementing your cardiovascular conditioning. It's one of those strategies where you don't need to wear a cape for it, but you feel super. Hey, if the first 5 didn't tickle your fancy, then number 6 is gonna be optimal for blasting through that plateau. Forced assisted repetitions. This is where I see great, good intentions in the gym, but with poor technique. Forced repetitions must be done with a reliable spotter and with the best form possible. Pump out a few extra reps that you can't do on your own. None of these recommendations, however, carry much weight at all without proper form. So if your form's shitty, consult with me or another credible fitness professional. I always think proper form is common sense, but common sense isn't so common anymore. Number 7, select a new repetition range completely. Changing reps and sets can shock the muscles and stimulate new growth, as we already know. The question is, damn, it's hot. I don't know what that is, but it's getting warm. The question is, how often are you varying your periodization of reps? I change the rep ranges and volume of sets every week in my personalized online programs. But if you're doing your own thing with the potential of spinning your wheels, I recommend changing your sets and reps as often as you can, but no later than every 4 to 6 weeks. Everything works for 6 weeks. Well, just about everything. Finally, number 8, exercise variable modifications. This is something I'm sure you're already doing, but just in case. Change variables such as your grip position, foot placement, changing from barbell to dumbbell, or vice versa. Even the speed of your movement could very well bust you out of that plateau prison. Variation, 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 and more variation. I have great faith that these tips will serve you well in making great progress in your current training routine. Even the long-time committed gym goers need to band together to solve the issues of restricted progression. If you have any specific questions pertaining to any of these strategies, please let me know and I'll sidebar more elaborate detail. Hell, I'll even put some more videos together for those of you that are more visually stimulated. Remember, change is inevitable in training and progressing toward greater goals. Hitting plateaus are common, but you don't have to be the victim of these anchors in that high-powered boat. And by all means, don't continue doing the same thing over and over again in the same routine in hopes of breaking through that barrier. Understand whatever brought you to this point in your physique and strength and health is not what's going to take you to the next level. I'll assist you too, die-hard gym goer, any way I can, in good health. Talk about plateauing, avoid that noise. If you want to take all the guesswork out in optimizing your physique and break through any dreaded plateau, subscribe today to any one of my proven online routines that will cater to your specific fitness goal. Make me your coach and stop spinning your wheels once and for all. You deserve to feel and look Fitastic.